Hey, it's me, guys. Welcome to the bench. Another episode of Model Cars and Coffee, hosted by Paul at Left Coast Model Car Builds. Just a water on the bench tonight. We got a pretty busy holiday weekend coming up, so I figured I'd throw together a video while the girls are at dance practice. Get something scheduled to post on Sunday, so we have something to present. And what better to follow up last week's video with another Ferrari. It's actually the same kit. I think a couple weeks ago, JT at I Need My Garage Time posted a question asking what manufacturers people build most. We are just, just the house I grew up in. Definitely a General Motors family. I'd say definitely the majority of my stash is Chevys, GMs, a couple GMCs, but I do have a soft spot for Italian sports cars. So a few of them on the display shelf, a couple more on deck to build. This little guy is the same kit that we just showed in a rainbow paint job. It was a rebuild of an old kit that I built when I was younger. I remember just hanging out in a friend of mine's father had a paint booth and just grabbing every kit we had and going to town on it with a can of just Testors red enamel. And I actually have that kit that I did way back then. Even as rough as it was back then, it was in better shape than it is now. We lost some mirrors, and I did have to cannibalize the exhaust out of it that disappeared from our kit that we just finished, so I nabbed it off of this. But this one, like I said, just snapped together. This Ferrari F40 was always and still is one of my favorite cars. Just the blank check Ferrari. I always kept this around just because I had a soft spot for this car, but really wanted to do a better job, so I picked up the kit again. And this time, I actually blended in the rear wing so it actually looks like it's the one piece. I did a much better job painting. Used an old Model Master Italian red lacquer, and then but look clear over this. That was my go-to clear back in the day. But it was pretty cool. This one I purchased a set of aftermarket badge decals, and that was a pretty big set. Used it on our most recent finish too, along with chrome scripts for along the back. Tried to do a much better job detailing, the engine versus the old one. And then definitely on the interior, I made my own seatbelt decals. Used those. So kind of a bummer. It's small. You don't really see too much of it, but yeah. This one's license plate is a little red. At the time I built it, this was the smallest F40 kit that I had. I've got 24 scale, 16th scale, 12 scale, and I have since gotten a starter 43rd scale F40. So once that's built, she won't be the littlest. But yeah, it's little old Monogram 32nd scale snap tight kits. They have just the right amount of detail for the size that they are. So yeah. These two buddies, they can hang out in the car show next to each other. The classic red and the extreme expression artwork F40. Another little Ferrari on the display shelf. Most definitely going to be a few more of those being built. Hopefully you guys will be here to watch me wrap them up. Until then, happy building. We'll see you next time.